Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be doing a little how-to video. I wanted to give you some tips on how to have a productive day. I know people in particular now have been struggling to stay motivated, to have productive days, and I'm not saying every single day you should be productive, you should be doing something, you should be accomplishing, yeah, I don't know why I would out of that word. Personally, for me, I really love having productive days. It makes me feel happier, it makes me feel better about myself. I love being busy. I can't just kind of sit around doing nothing, otherwise I just start overthinking. Also, we'll just ignore how lopsided this bun is. I just feel really sluggish. I feel like I'm not achieving anything. I just have this block in my head that I need to be busy, I need to be doing things to feel on the path to where I want to be. I feel like a lot of people, especially during lockdown, have been struggling on staying motivated, staying busy, staying productive, and especially since we could potentially be going into a second kind of lockdown, I wanted to make this video to help you guys out. These tips definitely help my mental state. They also kind of help you physically, and they just make me feel good, so I thought I'd share them with you. A lot of them you'll probably think yeah, that's obvious, that's straightforward, we knew that, but when you actually break it down and think about it, they're kind of important steps to get into your daily routine if you're one of those people that likes to be in a routine. When I was preparing to make this video, I was thinking to myself, what do I do sort of on a daily basis that helps me get up out of bed and have a productive day? And these are just super simple, kind of mundane things that I've realised, in fact, if I don't include these in my daily routine, I won't be feeling the best I could have felt that day. I just made a list of them here and I'm going to go through them. The first thing I like to do in order to have a productive day, and this is something I do the night before that day, is to write a list of things I want to get done the next day. So I just use the notes app on my phone. When I'm in bed the night before, kind of winding down, I write a list every night of what I want to get done the next day. Even if I know I'm just going to be at home, I don't really have anything to do, I will still jot down some things that I'd like to get done. And also if I've got a busy day tomorrow, it helps get all the jumbled mess out of my mind and onto my notes so I can see it more clearly. And I like to put it in order of priority, so I put things that I need to or must get done right at the top, and then go down in priority to things that I'd like to get done that day, but it's not that much of a big deal if they don't. Throughout that day you can either delete a bullet point if you've done it, or tick it off. And I also do this if I've got work the next day and I need to work out how to get to the location I'm going to, I make sure I figure that all out the night before. I write down all my time, so I always jot down what time I'm waking up, what time I should start getting ready, what time I should leave by, and if I'm getting the train, the time of my train. They're the 4 things I always have in my list, so that way in the morning I'm not rushing around organising what time I need to leave. I can just check my notes, make sure I'm on the right time schedule. It makes my days run a lot more smoothly. Even if you know you're just going to be at home, write down something to do, because by ticking something off your list you will feel you've accomplished something that day. So even if it's wake up, have breakfast, work out, read, if you tick them things off your list, you'll feel you've had a good day. My second tip is to wake up at a reasonable time. I know a lot of our schedules have been messed up by the lockdown because we've kind of had less structure to our days. I always set an alarm, even on my days off. Even if I've had a super busy week and I've finally got a day off, I will still set my alarm for about 10, half 10. If I'm awake, I can just lay in bed for a bit, check email, social media and stuff, but at least I'm up. If I laid in until midday, I would feel absolutely rubbish about myself. I don't know if that's just me, I just feel so sluggish. I feel I've wasted my day with just being in bed, and now it's starting to get darker earlier as well. The days just feel so much shorter, so by waking up earlier you can prolong your day and get a lot more done. Waking up early and starting my day early personally makes me feel really good. My third tip might sound a little bit stupid, but My third tip is to make your bed. Probably a lot of people do this anyway, but I know some people don't, or if they're in a rush, a lot of people will just leave their bed unmade. But no matter how late I'm running, how much in a rush I am, I always make my bed. It's the first thing I do when I come back up to my room after I've like had a wash and that, and I'm about to start getting ready. I think this is super important on days where you're just at home as well, because for me, once my bed is made, I won't go and get back into it unless I'm like ill. So if you have like a habit of waking up and having breakfast and then coming back to your bed and chilling in it and maybe napping, like by making your bed, you've already done something that day, so you want to carry on with your tasks instead of getting back into bed. Is unmade a word if you leave your bed unmade? I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like if you leave your bed in the same state as when you get out of it, then I feel like you're more likely to get back into it because it just looks cozy. Making your bed makes your room look tidier, it makes my mind feel tidier, and I'm less likely to want to wrap up into my cozy duvet because it's nicely made and I want to keep it like that fresh for when I get back into it at night. My fourth tip kind of just depends on your day, but it's to do a workout. Personally, working out makes me feel really good. It makes me feel strong for the day. It makes me feel motivated and awake and refreshed because I know I've just done something that was super healthy for me and that will help me physically and also mentally. And yeah, once I've showered, then I'm ready for the day. I know some people prefer to work out at night and then just wind down, so I guess it's just whatever suits you and your day and your preferences. But personally, working out after I have breakfast in the morning sets me up to have a really good day ahead of me. And my last tip is another really important one, and it is to make sure you're eating throughout your day. So with me, I always make sure I have breakfast before I leave. Even if I have to wake up super early for a job, I will make that time to have breakfast, otherwise I just feel faint throughout the day. I'll have no energy. It's super important if you have a busy day to take breaks as well, help you reset, refresh, and then give you more energy to carry on with your productive day. Whereas if you have no breaks, you're just going to burn out. So even if you have a really busy day, try and make sure you take time for breaks and to eat, because you need to keep your energy up. Your body literally needs water to function, so I always make sure I have like a glass of water with me or a water bottle, and I will just sip that throughout the day. Eating and drinking gives me the energy to have a productive day in the grand scheme of things. They are all my tips I could think of, so thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you out if you were struggling on how to have productive days, especially if you're just at home a lot of the days working from home, or even if you're not working and you're just at home and you still want to feel productive and motivated. Then they are some of my simple tips that I hope will help you out with that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one.